The next episode, March 12th, 2003. This airs a week later. The the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ceremony happened.
Well,
New inductees: AC/DC, The Clash, Elvis Costello, and The Police. Do you want
it's
to hear
always
this
crazy to
year?
me. There's two Elvises. I always forget about that. Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
You really never think about that.
I used to as a kid, like before I really knew who Elvis, I really understood music. I think I thought Elvis Costello was like from those times because I think I had in my head like maybe just dudes were named Elvis back then.
Yeah. Are they
Yeah.
not?
I don't know. I think Elvis Costello probably is like a reference to Elvis Presley on some level. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Um, they announced the nominees for this year's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
What do we got?
Some great noms this year include the Black Crows, Mariah Carey, Billy Idol, Joy Division, Cyndi Lauper,
Wow.
Oasis, Outcast, Soundgarden, and the White Stripes.
How many get in of that group? You said
I
those
don't
are the
know,
nominees.
probably like four. I don't know.
Holy
And then a
shit.
couple others I didn't mention that I didn't care about. It was like Chubby Checker or some bullshit.
Well, it's
Um,
rock and roll. How specific do we have to be?
it's just music. We don't have to be
Okay, because some of
specific.
those don't
Yeah.
really scream rock and roll to me. Mariah Carey. She
Yeah,
rock
but
and
like
roll?
Tina Turner's in there, I think, and you know,
That's cool. That's really cool. What an
yeah.
honor that would be, right?
What an honor. I mean, to some, Radiohead didn't show up when they got inducted. They don't care.
Damn. I saw
But
at the end of A Complete Unknown, it was like Bob Dylan, the only guy to win a Nobel Prize, but he didn't show up. It was like, oh god damn it, Bob Dylan. Show up.
yeah,
Get your
no,
Nobel
that's
Prize.
so Bob Dylan.
Show
There's
up.
nothing that
That's just
come on.
I feel like he's trying to be on brand there though. Like I'm not gonna show up. That'd be
Fine.
cool,
He's
Bob Dylan.
succeeding in being on. Listen, it was so on brand. It was usable as the last line in his biopic.
I know, but it seemed intentional to me.
Everything's intentional. Man's a genius.
Come on. Yeah, you don't think he regrets that? I wish I was there for my Nobel Prize. That'd be nice.
I don't think he regrets anything.
He probably doesn't. He probably doesn't. But to me, that'd be cool. But he doesn't care.
Oh, um, there's something. It I forgot something from the last episode.
Okay.
There's an actress, Cara Holden.
Okay.
Now, is this the thing where she's on drugs, or is that in this episode?
Who? An
It-
actress?
yeah, the like they find like the person. And she's like, I've been like feeding off of
I'm pretty
vampires.
sure that's this one.
Oh, okay. So she must have been someone in the last episode, Cara Holden. I looked her
Yeah.
up
Young
as
blonde.
young blonde. Yeah, I don't know, but I looked her up. Well, maybe it's the one that Angel was gonna kill.
I think that that's right.
Okay. And she didn't. She's not acting anymore. But I saw that she had become a writer.
Okay.
She has some writing credits, and I thought you might have been familiar with this one. There was like a Nickelodeon movie or something called Zapped, starring Zendaya.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I haven't seen that one.
Oh, okay. It seemed like the sort of thing you might have watched when you were a kid.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, yeah. And also Middle School, the worst years of my life or something. That's all her. Anyway, um, we got to talk more about iCarly at some point.
Okay.
I have a lot of opinions. I've watched so many episodes of iCarly and one episode of Sam and Cat.
Wow. That means you
Mm-hmm.
should watch Victorious
Yeah, I really should.
because that's what Cat is from.
Oh,
You know,
Cat is was also a character taken from another show.
Ariana Grande's
So
character
that's like an
Cat was from
all-star
Victorious, so it's
show.
a mix up of the two.
Wow.
Pretty weird. And they had a crossover episode. You can probably just watch that. iCarly goes on Victorious. It's pretty fun, or vice versa. But Gibby, Gibby. And he go,
Gibby.
takes his
Yeah,
shirt off.
yep.
I meant to
Love
ask you
Gibby.
back then if you remembered Gibby. He's funny.
He's incredible.
Do you know? Have you seen the
He was
episode?
even in the Sam and Cat episode I watched, and he's all old and
He
like
has a
his
little brother, I
hairline is
think.
receding.
Guppy. Maybe there's a little brother
Oh,
named
does he?
Guppy. I want to
Man.
say that's like too far past me, maybe. But there's one episode where a teacher is obsessed with Randy Jackson. Have you seen that episode?
No, but there was a callback to it
Oh wow.
because at one point they go into a teacher's office or something, and
Hmm.
she has a big picture of Randy Jackson framed on her desk. And I was like, why the fuck did she have that?
She has
And
a
like
room
my
in her home dedicated to him.
yeah, and my sister was like, oh, that was a whole thing.
A whole episode. It's an early. I
Yeah.
think it's season one episode. One of the best. You should definitely watch that one as an
Yeah.
American Idol fan.
Uh, all right. Anyway, what else was going on? The number one movie in America, Bringing Down the House.
Okay.
Queen Latifah and Steve Martin, one of the worst movies ever made.
Well,
And then coming in at number two, Tears of the Sun,
wow. Never
a
seen it.
war film with Bruce Willis. And that's it. Let's see. March 12th, 2003. This episode is written by the team of Stephen DeKnight and Elizabeth Craft and Sarah Fain.
Okay.
So kind of three writers, but they're a team, so kind of just two. And
You're saying it takes two women to make one man?
that's right. And this was directed by stalwart James A. Contner, who's been with us forever. Now, let's hear your notes on Release.
Okay. Faith.
Release me.
What's that from?
That's from Independence Day.
Interesting. I don't remember that part. I just remember the part where they say, "Welcome to Earth," and then he punches the alien.
Earth.
That's what
But
I said.
yeah, I know,
said
I
that.
know. But he it's the part in Independence Day where like the alien autopsy is like using that guy to he's like speaking
Oh, of
through a
course.
guy. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Release me.
Sounds kind of scary.
It
Made
is very
Independence Day.
scary.
Oh yeah, never mind. Faith takes a shower. That's my that's the first thing that she says, like, I'm all sticky, and then she takes a shower. And then she punches the walls. She like starts to get mad. Fights the wall for some reason. She knows it can't fight back, right? Maybe that's why she's fighting it. And then Angelus is at a bar. And then a woman orders him a drink, and he looks at her and says, "As if." That was funny.
I remember the song that's playing in the background of this bar. I remember I used to have downloaded on like Kazaa or something,
Wow.
LimeWire.
I don't remember if it was good or bad.
It felt bad.
And there's a guy with one full horn and then a half horn. And we go talk to him a little bit more later on. But he tells Angelus, he says, "Way to go, bringing the sun back." So all the demons seem to be very happy that the sun is back. I don't know why. Seems like
That was
like,
sarcastic.
oh, his sarcasm. I guess that would make sense. But me just reading my notes, I can't read that was sarcasm.
Yeah.
And then he starts hearing voices in his head, right?
Angelus.
Yeah. So he's like, oh shit. Great acting there, I thought. And we go to some credits, and
That's my LVP of the episode. The voice Cordelia uses to like to communicate with it. It's very
somebody
silly.
credited here as the voice.
Angelus.
Peter Renaday, the Beastmaster voice.
Don't love it.
I thought it was fun.
Never have. I remember the first time I watched this episode going like, is this real? What am I watching right now?
Dude, that's fair. Maybe you're supposed to think that. Angel's thinking it too. Is this real? Oh my God.
Yeah.
What's happening? But Connor shows up. He brings Cordelia a blanket. That's nice. And we talk about the beast. I don't know. We go to the lobby. I said Quinn. What? Gunn gives everybody some guns, like these dart guns, which they come into play later on.
Yeah.
Another 5x5 reference. 5x5, boss. Faith says. Whatever. Angelus has a thing that he tries to like trick Fred with, right? He's like, "Hey Fred, I got this thing where I can beat you." And she's like, "No way." But he's like, "No, really." And then she reads, it says made in China. And she's like, "Ah, you freaking liar." But We shoot him with the dart. Oh, we shoot Lauren. Lauren gets shot with the dart gun. That's pretty sad. We don't need that to happen. And then Angel says,
Oh, did you notice
"What happened?"
opening credits this episode?
Oh no, he's in it.
Lauren, first appearance. He's now a
That's
regular
awesome.
as of this episode.
Maybe because we had to put like with Faith with Elijah Dushku at the end. We didn't have enough, so we just
Maybe.
shoved him into the opening. I did notice her. Uh, we Angel says all about choices. Oh, and the consequences. He goes into
Mm.
all that stuff. Uh, Wesley has a shotgun. Why does Wesley need a shotgun? I don't know.
Uh, just for
Uh,
fun.
yeah, just for
He
fun.
had a shotgun earlier in the season. Remember that where they like attacked the beast on the top of that skyscraper or whatever, and
Yeah,
he was shooting him with a shotgun.
he's pretty badass now.
I know.
What a turn.
Well, even Faith, like when she sees him in the jail, is like, "You look good. Like,
Yeah,
I'd
she's like
fuck you
really
now."
like actually surprised. Whoa, what the
Yeah.
heck? And this is where moment with Fred and Gunn. Fred tells Gunn like, "I want to go back to how things were. I'm so sad. I'm sorry for how things went."
Mm.
And did they kiss each other? I wrote kiss.
They're about to. I think someone walks in or something.
Oh my goodness. Uh, Faith goes to a bar, talks to that one horn guy. What's his name? Francis. I wrote Francis.
I don't know. Maybe.
He says, "I thought she was 18." Goes into all that stuff. Uh, and we fight this guy. I don't know. Sorry, my notes are so bad this episode. And this is fun. Connor in the mirror checking for his tooth, doing like some funny
Oh
faces.
yeah, I
And
like that
Cordelia
too.
is like, I expected Cordelia to do the Anya thing. Like, why don't you just jerk off in here like everybody
Right.
else does? I expected that. But she said something. I forgot what she said. Uh and we talked to this girl that's really high. Did you want to say something to her about her?
No, no, no. That's who I thought we were that actress was, but I actually thought this actress was pretty good. Like
She
I
must be
liked
Becca
this scene.
Thompson, drugged girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought she was good too, honestly. And but what happened from there?
I don't
Wes,
know. Your notes.
I know, but they're so bad. I was just literally just typing shit. Wes called Faith a rabid dog. She should have been put down years ago. That's crazy. The whole
Well, he's
thing.
trying to make her angry. He feels like she's holding back her. She's gained some morality in her time in prison, whereas he's like lost his since then. So
Mm,
like there's a moment where like he tortures that woman, the drug woman, and and she's uncomfortable with it, and he's trying to get her to realize like this needs to happen. I brought you out for a reason.
right. She's like, you didn't have to take it so far. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I kind of like that. And she says, or he says to her, you have to be willing to take it all the way, Faith. All the
Oh,
way.
Buffy
That's another
episode. Great.
another Buffy episode. All right, sorry. Well, back to the hotel. This is where we learn it was made in China. Oh no, Lauren's just looking at it, I guess. It was made by this guy Maury, right?
Maury?
That's what I wrote down.
Oh, yeah. He's been selling those things on the street for years. Yeah, Lauren says that.
So he
He
can.
recognizes it. It's like a fake.
Are we gonna
uh
meet him?
no.
Oh, yeah. I was excited for that scene. He can like say, "Yes, I did sell you that," and no, you are not the father.
Good
Wouldn't that be
job.
a fun scene? All
Hmm.
right. I don't know what this episode is. We go to we're like looking for that guy Maury, right? And Wesley has a shotgun. And then Angel gets the shotgun and says, "Uh-oh, vampire with a gun." One of
Yeah,
the
I
best
like
lines
that
of all
moment.
time. That was awesome. And Angel, he's like, "Faith, remember last time I saw you? You were like in the street begging me, kill me, Angel. I want to die. Do you still want to die?" And she's like, "No, I don't want to die anymore." And we get a good fight. It's actually a great fight. Those two are really good together.
Yeah.
And Faith says, "I'm not like you and jealous." And he says, "You will be." And then he fucking bites her.
Yeah.
What the fuck? But she has to bite him back to turn into a vampire. It has to be a
Right. So
sucking
we'll see what
situation.
happens.
We'll see if she does that. That was crazy though. This show is going nuts, off the rails. Our favorites are
Right?
dying. Our good characters are bad. I don't know how to feel,
Season 4, baby. It's a wild ride.
but it makes me too sad. It's like that Riley, where when Riley left, but every episode.
I know that I love it.
Oh, I don't love it. But no, it's interesting. I'm in it, obviously. Um, that's Angel. What do we go for? Is this better than the last one?
No, I definitely like the last one more. I would say this is a slight step down, and and then the next one's back up. I always think it's sort of like faith is really crucial in like these three episodes, and I always think of this as the weakest of the three.
I mean, that's fine, but I just put it right below the last one, between that one and Belonging in season two.
Okay. I have this like read me down now from Calvary.
Okay, guys will be guys. Long day's journey, quickening, offspring, Fredless, blind date, redefinition,
You could
disharmony.
wait. You can put it between is it Offspring and Fredless back to back?
Yep, 27
Yeah,
and
put it
28.
right there.
All right, so it's your new 28, and it was my 36. So that's fine.
All right. Um, that's where we're at.
This is a good show, though.
Read the notes.
What notes?
Oh, sorry. I mean the comments.
Oh, right. Josh Merlis says, R.I.P. Michelle Trachtenberg. I guess that leaf falling last week really was foreshadowing. What was that?
I don't remember. Oh, the leaf. Remember, it was like just in the middle of a scene, and he was like, "Did that mean anything?"
Oh, what was it foreshadowing? Michelle Trachtenberg?
Yeah, her death. You know,
That's terrible.
when Michelle Trachtenberg died, Josh texted me,
Hmm.
and I was feeling salty. I was really upset about Michelle, and I was like, "Are you happy now, Josh? You got your wish. The key is dead."
Wow. Holy shit, that's terrible. Was
Yeah,
was he happy?
no, of course not. But it's been a really sad week. I mean that's been everyone was like freaking out about Gene Hackman yesterday. Like I have this group chat
Well,
with like
that
some
there's like suspicion around it.
I know, but I have this group chat with Jason Anthony Harris and Henry's in there and Aaron, a couple faves,
Hmm.
and they were all chatting yesterday about Gene Hackman. I didn't even participate. I was like, he was 95.
It's
Nobody's
weird though.
talking about Michelle
His
Trachtenberg.
wife died too, and their dog.
I know it's very weird. I mean, I want to know what
I've never
happened,
heard
but
of
like,
such a thing.
it's not exactly like the biggest tragedy in the world. Michelle tracked. Someone could have at least brought her
Yeah.
up in the group chat. I guess it should have been me, but I was just like, fuck these guys. I didn't participate in the chat.
Maybe it should have been you.
It should have been me.
Good job.
Thanks.
He,
Um. Anyway, that I've been reading all the Buffy cast members.
yeah.
Have you read any of that?
No, I haven't seen
Like
anything.
everybody's posting about Trachtenberg. Sarah Michelle Gellar was really moving. She was like the hardest. She quoted Buffy. She said the hardest thing in this world is to live
Oh
in it.
my God.
Yeah, and she
Sarah, what are
uh,
you doing? You're trying to make me cry.
I know. And she also wrote that she like posted the scene where Buffy tells Dawn like it doesn't matter where you came from, we're always gonna be sisters.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it really horrible. But everyone, Dushku posted, Allison Hannigan did, James Marsters wrote some really sweet shit.
Mhm.
I saw Amber Tamblyn, who was in that one episode where they were friends. She
All the way,
posted
right?
something. Yeah, all the way. Um, it's been an outpouring of love for Michelle Trachtenberg from the Buffy crew, which has been nice to see. She
Yeah.
seemed very beloved on that set.
I'm gonna cry if I talk.
Yeah,
um, He says, seriously, though, very sad. This is not what I meant on my Kill Key campaign. Major implications for the Buffy reboot, too, he says.
Well,
Yeah.
that's true. I that did occur to me. Like
Yeah.
they might have brought Dawn back, and now they can't.
I can't even imagine,
Yeah,
honestly. I watched both of these episodes with Jean, says girlfriend,
that's his wife.
oh, wife. And it was,
Wait, I don't know if they ever got married. They have a baby together.
oh,
She's not a
wow.
baby anymore. She's like 8 or something.
And
7, 6.
they still
Um,
never got married?
I don't know. I don't know. But they're a great couple. I would watch their sex
They
tape.
do a shot, they do a shotgun wedding?
I don't think so.
Oh.
No, no. Whatever. But yeah, they're over in Germany. Anyway, what he was watching with Gene.
Yeah, and it was pretty embarrassing. Just too many silly quips by Angelus, and the fight scene. Which one? Which episode is it? Oh, both episodes. And the fight scenes got pretty boring at times, but it was with Faith. How's that boring? Faith and Angelus. Overall, there was a lot of cringing. Still, so much crazy shit went down this week, and tons of good stuff to latch onto. I mean, maybe you gotta watch it by yourself. You'll. That's why I watch everything by myself. You
Oh,
feel
that
no
yeah,
embarrassment. You just
it's
enjoy what you
true.
enjoy.
You always that always happens. Like, when I'm like home, I'm always embarrassed to like put on like at my parents' house and shit.
Hmm.
I'm always embarrassed to put on wrestling.
Yeah.
Like it just it if you're watching that with someone who doesn't really know it, it doesn't quite hit the same.
My family is like you can't watch real movies with them. Like it's just impossible. You can't like I tried to watch Hereditary with them and they like fell asleep and then woke up and were like, "This is shit." And I was like, "You guys don't even watch that shit."
I watched Hard Truths with my parents.
Oh man, that's probably devastating.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Did they watch it? They were like in it the whole time?
Yeah, yeah.
Goddamn. He says Angel 1. I'm confused by Cordy's heel turn. By Core, we'll call her Core. She became part demon, then a higher being, and then came back to Earth. Weren't all those transformations facilitated by the powers that be? So they made her evil? I guess we'll get clarification on this later. Yeah, I don't haven't really thought
Give
too
it
deep into it.
Yeah, give it a few episodes. He's on to something, but
Yeah.
we do get a big info dump that's going to clarify all that.
She's had quite the transformation. I don't know. He says, Faith, look at old Wes back to his watcher ways. Did you guys catch this? Faith, I heard you're a good fighter. Gun, I hold my own. Faith, shame. She's saying she wants to hold his balls. I did catch that line and I was like, what does that mean? Is that what that means, Daniel? She's upset that he's holding his own balls. He wants to do it.
I don't care. Yes, yes, that's what
That was nuts.
that's hilarious.
This episode confirms that good guys say deficient and bad guys say the R word. That means Cordy was a higher being. She wasn't evil yet. Okay, because she said deficient. Yeah, that was funny. Great job, Josh. Well, best comment of all time. It says Angel 2 in the previously on part when they showed Core revealing she's pregnant, they added two little piano notes. Wow. Gesturing to the creepy piano music that played in that
Yeah,
scene.
they do this. I like the creepy piano music. Boo, boo,
Interesting.
boo, boo, boo. That's what it sounds
So
like.
are we not meant to believe her? Why are they playing creepy music there?
No, it's just to like get you back and like that. That's where we were. This wasn't like a cute scene. This was creepy.
Oh, well, that makes me think
Yeah.
she's like lying or something. Uh, nice touch. It's funny because I was starting to think that this was getting awfully similar to the first, when Angelus was seemingly talking to himself, and then she's like, "By the way, I'm corporeal." Who said that?
Cordelia, I think. Or
A bit on the nose.
yeah.
Like, get it, guys. We're not just doing the same thing here. I did like the way Cordy convinces Angelus to be her minion, well, by being the beast, you know.
Mm.
Theory time. Cordy is not evil, but the baby is. Oh, this is crazy. The baby was the beast's boss, and has taken control over Cordy. Wait, that doesn't work in the timeline because the beast was already doing the boss's bidding before the hot stepmom scene. So is this not a real theory? Cordelia is evil? You're confusing me, Josh.
I can't count. I think Josh is a little bit onto something.
He's really diving in hard here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not gonna think much about it. But great job, Josh. Incredible. I can't believe Faith wanted to hold Guns balls. That's so
Yeah.
wow.
All right. Next week. What a week. Oh.
Oh man.
For both shows. We get back to Buffy, watch another Angel. All right. So the first thing next week is gonna be Angel season 4, episode 15. And this episode is called Orpheus.
Okay. Is that the guy from the Matrix?
That's Morpheus. I'm
Oh
pretty sure
shit.
Orpheus is like an old Greek tale.
Okay. We're gonna tell the tale of
It's like the
Orpheus.
whole thing, Orpheus, right? He like goes into hell and it's like, don't look back, or and then he does. I don't remember.
So
I've
that's gonna
I've read it.
happen. Somebody's gonna go into hell or
And
something.
next week on Buffy, episode 17 of Buffy season 7. This one is called Lies My Parents Told Me.
Wow. We're just gonna sit around a campfire, tell all the lies that our parents told us.
Why a campfire?
Seems like the atmosphere to tell stories.
Okay,
You don't think?
that's spooky stories.
Spooky, yeah. This is what Joyce taught me. What's dad's name? Do we know?
Hank,
Hank Summers. Well, well, that'll
the
be
tank.
exciting next week.
All right, so that's next week. Orpheus, Lies My Parents Told Me. Come on back here. Blood is delicious.
Yum yum.